Hi, Ben from MiRO. In our previous TP-Link Omada video, we've shown you how to set up your OC200 controller, add your first access point, which is hardwired, and add your second access point through wireless mesh. Today we're going to show you how to import that controller to the cloud platform for remote management. First, let's log into the controller. Let's add our username and password. So remember, on the previous video, we didn't update the firmware. So while we have this notification open, let's go ahead and upgrade the firmware of the controller. Over here, let's click on OK. And let's update. I'm going to click on upgrade. So now it's going to download the firmware from the internet and reboot. Let's give it a minute to finish and let's log in again. So in order for us to add this controller to the cloud, simply go to Settings and then Cloud Access. We have to enable cloud access and enter our TP-Link ID and password. So let's go ahead and do that. And click on Login and Bind. Now we can see that the cloud access is enabled and the cloud access status should change from disconnected to connected. So let's head over to the cloud management platform, and again we have to log in with our credentials. Now that we're logged into our account, we will be presented with a dashboard. In order for us to see the hardware controller, we need to click on On-Premises Systems. And here we will see MiRO OC200 controller, the status is online, and we can launch it. So let's click on Launch. And now we are successfully logged into the controller remotely. In some cases, when you set up the controller like we did, and we've disabled cloud access, you will not be able to add the hardware controller through the cloud. If we go back to the cloud management and we click on on-prem devices, if we click on add and we see it's a hardware organization and we click on add, then we need a device key. The device key can be found underneath the controller, but when we try to add the controller through the cloud platform, we will get an error. Let's try to replicate that. Cloud access has been disabled, and on the Omada cloud platform, we can see that there are no on-premises devices. If we go to add and we click on hardware organization and we enter the device key, let's click on confirm, and because cloud access has been disabled, we will see this error. There we go. Failed to add your hardware organization or integrated gateway. This device is offline. So when the controller has already been set up, the only way to add the controller to the platform is simply to enable cloud access and bind it with your TP-Link ID and password. The only time that you can add the controller through the cloud platform is when you're using zero-touch provisioning. The device needs to be default in order for the device key to bind with your cloud platform. Let's have a look at that. So here we have a factory default OC200 controller. I haven't logged into this device and I haven't configured any settings. Again, the only way that I can add this controller through the management platform is when it's factory default for zero-touch provisioning. So let's head over to the cloud management, and again let's click on add. It's a hardware organization, click on add, and we already have our device key here. On the device itself, you will notice that the cloud LED flashes, which means it's ready to be adopted. Let's click on confirm. There we go. The operation succeeded. We can close this tab and it will refresh the page. We can see Omada controller. Again, it is default, but it's online and we can launch the site. And that's it. We've successfully added our hardware controller through the cloud management platform as well as through zero-touch provisioning. If you require any additional assistance, please send us an email to support@miro.co.za or give us a call on 012 657 0960. We'll see you in the next one.